Aiden and Nick's marks are collecting kills. The stream catches this unforgettable gem.
List is Stretch from Team Liquid. Stretch has been blowing up lately due to his partnership with Booga, playing in Winter Royale together and hanging out on stream together all the time. However, even though he's mostly known as Booga's duo, he set himself up pretty nicely on his own and seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Stretch has actually been a super consistent player since even the earliest in-game events, and has been mostly under the radar. He's gotten a bunch of placements like top 8 and 12 in the Scallywag Cup, 13th in the World Cup warm-up, 32nd in World Cup solo qualifiers, 38th in duos, 3rd in a Trio Cash Cup, and 1st place in his Trio Season Finals Heat. Stretch has also showed up and performed in squads with consistent high finishes in the qualifier weeks and grabbing first players in the Heat in the semifinals. Overall, Stretch has been one of the most under-the-radar players since the earliest days of competitive, and with his insane placements recently, we really think he's going to move up in the rankings in Chapter 2 and become one of the top names in Then the controller legend, Wolfies! Wolfies has blown up onto the scene recently with some insane performances in major events like DreamHack, the FNCS Season Finals, and his most notable placement yet, getting 2nd place in the Duo World Cup. Woo! All this combined has resulted in Wolfies getting $1.1 million in earnings this year alone. Oh, I could buy so much Slurpee fish with that. And making him the top earner in the United Kingdom, even above people like Mongrel and Benji. And Wolfies hasn't slowed down recently either, getting 2nd in the FNCS Season Finals, scoring his team $30,000 per person, placing consistently high in the Chapter 2 Solo Cash Cups, and getting a 9th place and 4th place finish in the Winter Royale on the Europe region. Overall, Wolfies is an absolute beast of a player, and we really expect to see him more this year. With his consistently high solo and team placements, along with his constant improvement in practice, we can't see him going anywhere but up. Awoo! Good stuff. Any Fortnite competitive related list without the man himself, the World Cup champ Booga from Team Sentinels. Woo! Where do I even get started with this guy? I mean, he won $3 million at the Fortnite World Cup. What? There's literally no other player who can say that. However, it'd be a bit boring if we just mentioned World Cup, so we'll go a bit more in depth about everything since then. You would think after winning $3 million, Booga would sort of just back off and retire from Fortnite, maybe chill on an island, maybe buy an island. I mean, it's $3 million. Most people don't even make that in a lifetime. Needless to say, Booga did not stop there. Oh boy, he did not. He continued into trios after a short break, playing with Clarity G and Stretch, who is also on this list, and absolutely dominated, getting 1st place in their heat. Then, into Chapter 2, Booga began consistently placing in solo cash cups and shocking everyone with his solo play. Alongside his amazing solos, however, he continued to dominate squads, getting 1st place in the squad's heat once again. Finally, in Winter Royale, Booga and Stretch placed 3rd in the one day that they actually took serious and brought home a nice stack of cash. Overall, Booga is pretty much in the history books as the best player of Fortnite Chapter 1, but it appears he's trying to grab that title again in Chapter 2. He's an absolutely crazy player, and we're excited to see how he does in the future. And Booga, if you want to buy me an island, dude, I am ready for it. Hit me up. Number 8 spot, we've got the OG legend himself, Tifu. Tifu has fallen under the radar lately in terms of competitive after an unimpressive performance in the Solo World Cup Finals. However, he's earned his respect back as a competitive player with his performance in trios and squads, with well over 20K earned in trios and a top 7 finish in the NA East Grand Finals in squads. Honestly, Tifu is a really smart player, and he's been involved in competitive for longer than most players have ever been playing the game. We feel like if Tifu continues to grind and practice competitive, he'll end up being one of the most dominant players in 2020. Don't be surprised if you start to see Tifu on the top of the leaderboards. Coming in at number 9 on our list, he also happens to be the duo of Creo, who we just talked about, my man Bucky. Bucky has also been around in the competitive scene for a really long time. And he's not only known for competitive, but he's also known for his super quick mechanics and great use of angles in box fights. And also for his ridiculously good use of the peanut butter edit. By the way, the peanut butter edit is a nickname for that top right triangle edit you see the pros use. In fact, I think he's actually one of the best at the edit. Overall, Bucky is absolutely nuts as not only a competitive player, but he's easily among the top box fighters in the whole world as well. Good stuff, Bucky. Spot, which is Creo. Coming in at number 10 on our list, we've got Creo from Lazarus Esports. Creo is one of the most successful competitive players in the world, with over $1.1 million in total earnings and also getting 4th place in the World Cup solo finals. Creo is one of the world's best competitive players, but his box fighting skills are also phenomenal. Since he started playing wagers, we've seen Creo get some insane records, and he consistently stomps on most players who try to wager him on stream. You're coming at me, bro? Nice try. Creo for the win. He's also notorious for his amazing use of cone edits and his insane piece control, which is one of the main reasons he is so good. Bro, where do I even start with Zextro? Okay, first of all, he's actually one of the lowest sensitivity players on this list, with an EDPI of only 48. To put that into perspective, Benji Fishy plays on 112 EDPI, and cannnot, who we've talked about a ton in past videos, plays on 144. Those are a few higher sensitivity examples, but you get the point. He's also known for having some of the world's best aim that sometimes makes even some of the best aimers like Mongrel look like amateurs. Mongrel, no offense, dude, I'm just giving my boy props. Zextro, you are a beast. So even though he hasn't got the world's greatest mechanics, although they're still really dang good, he fully makes up for it by hitting nearly every shot, making Zextro more than worthy of being on this list.
Skirmish Deagle Kill. The Secret Skirmish was a tournament that took place in early 2019, building off of last year's Skirmish series. There was duos and solos portion, but Bizzle found the most success on his own. Coming into the last game, he led the pack, and just one more good game would solidify his name in the history books. All right, so you gotta check this out.
No surprise here, Bizzle in a wonderful position to potentially take this game. Not many materials left. 3 LMs so far. A quick little tag on the player above. No materials. He's got to drop on down. He's looking for the way to take as little fall damage as possible. He's made it to the low ground. He's skating around. Shot comes in. A limb for Bizzle. Turns on the player above. That's it! He deagled the floor! He hand cannoned the floor! Are you kidding me? And the player drops! Bizzle with the victory!
Luck? Skill? You know what? I guess we're never gonna know. But we do know is that Ghost Bizzle's teammate Saf saw similar success in the dual portion. So let's just Tifu's hunting rifle spree. You guys know right now we had to put your boy Tifu on this list, who at this point is one of the main faces of Fortnite. Shortly after getting signed to FaZe Clan, Tifu was looking to get some solid hunting rifle clips. You know, that Twinner-worthy stuff, And that is exactly what he did. In Revolver Clutch, Ninja was playing in the Sniper Shootout, LTM, the solo squads, of course. He's low on HP early in the fight, and then he goes and he does this. Oh my goodness. All right, remember that this is back in 2018 when Ninja was absolutely blowing up. Clips like this was exactly why he became the biggest on Twitch. Snazzy. Good looks.
One of the world's best players right now. To start, he's one of the best mechanical controller players in the world, and he's super good at abusing his aim assist to get crazy lasers. These things are crazy, bro, I'm telling you. It obviously helps him a lot. Alongside this, he also knows keyboard and mouse and is actually shockingly good at it, with a top 5 Cash Cup finish on the keys. In terms of placements, he's been one of the most consistent players in the Cash Cups and has gotten so many first place cups that we can't even count them. He also placed first in NA East in the FMCS Squad's Grand Finals, which is honestly insane. But in this video, we're talking about box fights, and Unknown definitely doesn't fall short. Don't you worry. To start, Unknown has gone 100-0 in box fights, which is absolutely ridiculous, dude. Let me put that into perspective for you. That's 100 individual wagers against players who likely take the game seriously and are pretty good, and have the confidence to put up money on their skills. No bad days, no unlucky fights or bad RNG, just pure talent and determination to be the best. On top of this, Unknown has been practicing with pros like Clix, Booga, and so many others to be the top tier. Take a look at the insane moment when Unknown reached his 100-0 record. And how does he get this kill? With the pickaxe, of course.
It's rewind time. No way. Why is my wing up?
I just got pickaxe.
GG, bro.
Oh, you are a freaking god, bro. Keep it up, man. Overall, Unknown is not only one of the best players in the world, but also one of the most well-rounded. And he is easily one of the top 3 box fighters in the game right now. If I walked into a box fight and I'm fighting against Unknown Army, I might just break down and cry right then and there. So if you guys do that too, it's okay? I'm holding a little group. We're all gonna meet up. We're gonna have tears. We're gonna cry. We're gonna laugh. Oh, Unknown Army, you make us feel so many different ways. And we love you for it. Thank you. You are a legend, 100-0. Oh, yes. Let's go. All right, but you know, the legendary list does not stop there. Next up, we'll be taking a look at none other than the World Cup champ himself,